Hey guys, it's Gavin here. Welcome back to another video. I want to apologize in advance. I'm sorry. I recorded all my hits and then I found out afterwards that none of them actually recorded. I think my iPad was low on storage space, which is pretty annoying. So I'm on my phone right now and I'm just going to replay all of the attacks that I did. We had a pretty bad day as well. It really sucks. We had two fails. One, I messed it up pretty badly, and the second one, I also messed it up terribly, but this one was just more unlucky. I will show you guys both of the fails, and yeah, defense is absolutely terrible. We're going to go probably minus 312 for the second day in a row and lose some trophies, but it's all right because we will bounce back. It's still plenty of time left in the season. So I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you there. All right, so this first base that we attacked here is um, a pretty annoying base for me to path my RC, but other than that, it's not that hard of a base. So I started right over here by this multi-gear cannon. Let me speed things up a little bit. When did I start? All right. So yeah, I knew there's a big Tesla farm um, right over here, but my goal with the RC was just to get into this hook tower and the multi-inferno because yeah, that will set a really nice funnel. Unfortunately, my RC got stuck on the enemy king during the haste vial, so I had to use an Invis spell, and then somehow she got stuck on him again. So yeah, we have to use another Invis spell just to get this Inferno. And then yeah, after that Inferno goes down, I believe I pick her up. Perfect, poison on the furnace. Now, waiting for the furnace to go down, and then I will start my queen over here by this gold mine in just a moment. Now, Golem, Ice Golem, Log Launcher. I think I sent the Log Launcher in here a little bit too early. It's taking too much damage because of these Ice Golems. But it ended up being alright. I'm funneling out this corner. And I have to funnel out the storage also because it's going to be really annoying. And luckily I didn't use my Earthquake spell with my Royal Champion because it came in really clutch right here. Opened up this wall for my King and Queen. Now, um, I think I used my King ability in just a moment because if I didn't, he would have just walked or he would have been stuck there for a while. I raged them up, and now time is running low. There was like a minute and 10 left by the time I deployed the hogs, which you never want to send them in with like less than a minute. Even 1 minute 10 is cutting it close. And here, yeah, I'm pretty confident this will be a 3-star at this point because the only thing that's really harming the hogs is this Multi Inferno. And as soon as it goes down, the hogs can just wreck through the rest of the base. I think I did actually, yeah, used Warden ability and Ice Block just to protect them. They were taking quite a lot of damage. And then I think I sent a couple more hogs, regular hogs in just to take down this Multi-Inferno in just a moment. Yeah, right here to help with that Multi-Inferno. Now we heal over the bomb tower. And yeah, at this point, this base is pretty crushed. Solid attack right here. Good way to start the day off. Yeah, we'll swag that last Invis spell. Okay, now the first fail that I had right here, I will show you. It's actually a very tricky base for me. This base is really hard just because I can't send the RC in this compartment. It's full of bombs and the RC will die if I do that. And to get the RC into this middle compartment is honestly very difficult. Um and yeah, you'll see why I failed right here. Let me see, where do I start? Okay, I start right here. My goal is to somehow path the RC in towards like this poison tower and take down some of these infernos too. Doesn't quite go as I planned though. See, I did try to pull a redirect here, and I think I did it a little bit early. Yeah, well, earthquake here, and now I think I did get the poison tower, but we didn't get this multi inferno. And that multi-inferno staying alive was honestly the reason why we failed. You'll see in a second. So I should have placed that Invis spell a little bit better to get the inferno and poison. So I started king and queen here, or queen here. I'll put the king in a moment. And I used the troop launcher because not much log launcher value. Um, yeah, it's only like one wall that it's going to break, even if it even gets there. Troop launcher will just help to power through the rest of this base, give my heroes more support. But then, yeah, here's where things go wrong. Multi-gear cannon locks onto the king. I don't have an Invis spell to keep him alive, so I'm forced to use his ability really early, and it doesn't open this first layer of walls. So that's already a big issue. Then I think I have to send a wall breaker in, and this wall breaker was a mistake because, yes, I'll pause it. Yes, it opens this wall, but it doesn't open this wall. So now still nobody can reach this inferno. It's a really big mistake. So here I'm realizing, yeah, nobody's gonna get this inferno. I'm kind of looking bad right now. So then, out of panic, desperation, I send a couple hogs to try to reach this inferno, and I send the rest from down here. I do find out very quickly these hogs are not gonna take down the inferno. Monolith just shreds them, so I wasted those. Yeah, I spend a lot of troops trying to take down this bomb tower. It does go down, but I only have like 9, maybe 10 hogs in here, which is not a lot. So, yeah, this attack just didn't go very well. I kind of just had to accept the fact that I messed it up. This Inferno staying alive really was the problem. Yeah, honestly, it wasn't terrible. We did salvage decent percentage. I'll speed it up towards the end. We got 80, 88, I believe, 87%. So that's a plus 26. Honestly, or plus 28. Honestly, it's all right. We will take it. Here, double rage tower base. I don't think I've exactly seen this exact one before, but immediately I saw this rage tower is just too deep. We're not going to be able to reach it with the RC, so we kind of have to go right here. And it doesn't look like there's too much room for bombs, so I don't think the RC would die. Yeah, we're kind of just playing it safe. Earthquake here. I used the ability right there just because I was pretty confident there wouldn't be a tornado. Yeah, I think I will pick her up after this scatter shot goes down. I believe I did. Perfect. And here I did something pretty cool. I seen 2 furnaces, which made me think there's probably a 3rd furnace. So I sent this 1 hog rider in just to trigger that 3rd furnace, as you can see. And then I can poison all 3 furnaces. And now we will wait just like 5 seconds for those 3 furnaces to go down. And then I could start the queen, or the golem, ice golem, queen, up here, apprentice warden, and log launcher. And then I funneled out this side. A very nice job funneling here. I believe I cleared out this entire section, this entire side of the base, all those outside buildings. And then I was very patient with my king, waited until I was sure he was going to go follow the queen inside the base. And then I deployed the king. And actually I saw the king was gonna walk around, so split second invis to redirect, force him back inside the middle. Very good split second decision there. I think I raged them up right here. It would make sense to rage them. Okay, I king ability first, and then rage. And now here, yeah, I already know it's gonna be a 3-star because hogs can just walk around the entire edge of the base. The core is gone. The hogs have no problem dealing with the edge of the base. I will speed it up for you guys. Yeah, you can see they really just cruise through the rest of the base if the core is gone on any base. I used the warden ability just to be safe. Probably could have swagged it though. Ice block again just to be safe. And yeah, I swagged the rest of the spells. Very clean attack right here. Sorry you couldn't see it live. So these Invis Rage core bases are generally very easy for my army. when am I going to start? I think I start over here to take down the monolith. I always like to take down the monolith in these bases. It just sets a really nice funnel and my heroes won't have to deal with it later. So yeah, I do take down the monolith here and we get a solid RC charge. Then I pick her up and I'm going to start my heroes down here in a second. These Invis Rage core bases are they're so easy with any army that uses a log launcher, because the log launcher just triggers the invis beforehand and then you don't even have to deal with it. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I'm funneling out this section, this side over here, so that make sure nobody walks around. Now I believe I place my king in a second because I see he's gonna walk in here, which is amazing. I saw a really good baby dragon value to place it onto this wizard tower and it will clear the rest of these buildings. So now at this point, yeah, we're just waiting for the ice golems to go down. And then everyone should charge up into the core. We're about to get a really nice king ability. Perfect king ability. Queen ability, rage. And yeah, this base is absolutely crushed. I'm pretty sure I swagged like 4 spells and the warden ability. Yeah, you can see now the hogs can just crush the rest of the base because they'll walk around the perimeter of the base just fine. It's only the core that's an issue. The hogs can really cruise through the perimeter of any base. Not too big of an issue at all. Yeah, I'll just speed it up here because they do just wreck the rest of the base, and I swag like 4 spells here. And the warden ability, you can see I never used it. Pretty straightforward. Okay, then the next base that we did attack was this double rage setup. And generally double rage are pretty easy as long as the RC doesn't die. So usually I do like to go for the monolith, but I've seen the Gigabomb. I was a little worried there might be more traps. So I went sort of from the side over here. When do I start? Let me speed things up. Here I am. I sort of went from the side, trying to get just into this core area. Nothing in particular, just getting into the core. And I think I used the haste any second now. Yeah. I didn't get a great RC charge here, but the rest of the attack was very nice. I think I just got this multi-inferno here, and then I picked her up. Yep. So it did set a decent funnel. Not the greatest value, but decent funnel. Then I'm just waiting for this furnace to go down here. And then I start my heroes up top. I could have started them down here, but then I was worried that this section might be difficult for the hogs. Yeah, there's a bomb tower and Gigabomb. Didn't look fun to send the hogs into that. I did put an ice golem down to tank the monolith, and then golem behind. Log launcher here, started funneling out this side over here. And then I will place my king in just a moment. The log launcher got amazing value in this base, actually. It opened like 3 layers of walls, maybe even 4 layers of walls. Yeah, really good log launcher value here. Sorry, I need to put on Do Not Disturb. Yeah, then I just raged everybody, popped the queen ability, popped the king ability in just a moment. We're just getting a really strong, powerful push through here. It's looking amazing at this point. And then I believe I sent the hogs over here. I was a little worried there might be some bombs, so I think I used an ice block early just to protect some hogs. Yeah, I used the ice block right here. Probably didn't need it, but I was a little worried. And now, yeah, hogs will just cruise through the rest of the base. I'll put it on 2 times speed. There's not much left that can stop them. Pretty solid attack here too. Sloppy RC charge, but the rest of the attack was very, very nice. And yeah, that's what you love to see. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the fail. It was such a stupid fail. The reason I failed is because I tried to do something fancy with the RC. I tried to get the RC hooked, and it did not work. It just backfired. wasted a bunch of spells for nothing. Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure like where to approach this base when I seen it. I was just thinking I want to get into one of the poison towers, and the easiest way to get there was if I got hooked. So yeah, I started RC up here, let her walk a little bit, and then it was honestly kind of bad luck, I'm not gonna lie. You see, I ice block the RC right here, but the RC never got hooked. What got hooked was the fox, which is honestly such bad luck. I've tried to hook RC many times, and the fox has never gotten hooked before, but this time it did happen. You can see this just threw off my whole plan now. The fox is gonna die. And then to make it even worse, I hit the haste. I hit the tornado while I'm in the haste. So my haste got no value. This attack was just a nightmare. RC got no value, didn't even get a funnel. So yeah, at this point I'm kind of panicking, thinking what to do. I start my queen up here. And golem, ice golem, log launcher. I'm funneling out this side with the yetis. And honestly, I think I still could have saved it here. Because, yeah, you could still save an attack that with a bad RC charge if you have really good Sui value, really good value with your heroes. But as you can see, I did not get good value with the heroes because my king walked around the edge of the base because I failed to clear this army camp. It was really, really bad. I kind of knew I was cooked here. King is walking around the edge. Queen's walking around the other edge. Yetis are in the middle by themselves. So yeah, this is exactly what you don't want to see when you're using this army. King's gonna die. Yetis are dead. Queen is about to die. At this point, I'm just thinking, okay, I gotta save the 2-star. I send the hogs straight into this, into the middle to go for the town hall in just a moment. Yeah, this was a bad attack, my worst one I've had the whole season. Just every single thing went wrong, but it happens. I think the fails happen to the best of us, happens to everyone. And it's still early in the season, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, you can see I was just like, I was cooked here. There's no way I'm getting through the rest of this base. I kind of have a theory though, that if you're perfect every day, like if you're scoring 320s almost every day, then your defense isn't going to be good. Like, that's just how it works in the algorithm. But if you mess up a day, that's when you can get good defense. So I'm kind of relieved that I messed up 2 attacks today, because I have a feeling now tomorrow defense won't be so bad. I've just been doing really well on offense these last, like, this entire season basically. And my defense has been pretty bad this entire season. So yeah, we're going to see if we can get some better defense tomorrow. I'm really hoping for it. This attack was just a big fail. We did manage to salvage decent percentage though, thankfully. It was like 88%, I think, which is 26 trophies. So honestly, not the end of the world. Now I will show you the 7th attack here. It was one of these very easy Rage Invis core bases. I love to see these bases. I always get happy when I see them. Most of the time I start by the monolith. It just does set a really nice funnel, and also the heroes won't have to deal with it later. So yeah, that's usually my starting point. It's a pretty classic RC charge. We just take down the monolith and both bomb towers. I think I didn't need to use this Invis spell here. I realized that. I just picked her up. Yeah, then I'll start my queen over here. Let me put it in normal speed. And I believe I did use her ability kind of early here because, yeah, a lot of stuff was targeting her. I didn't want her to go down. Now, log launcher to trigger the invis, and I'm starting to funnel out this side. I didn't do a great job at funneling out this side. As you can see, there's like this hero hall is still alive. A lot of buildings are still alive, so my king did walk. So then I kind of had to adjust on the spot. I was thinking, how can I get my troops into the core over here? And so I used the king ability right here. And I raged the yetis in hopes that they would take down the whole core, but they didn't get the whole core. So then I kind of had to think about how I want to approach the rest of the base with the hogs. I realized that the core is the only part of the base that can really kill the hogs. It's the scariest part here with the town hall. So I did just send all the hogs into the core, and then after there they can just overwhelm it. They'll walk through the perimeter, the edge of the base very easily once this town hall is gone. So yeah, I ice blocked just so they wouldn't run too far ahead and healed them up. And then as you can see, I'm about to use Warden ability pretty soon. And I have 3 Invis spells left, which I thought I'll just use them all to keep my RC alive if she's gonna die. Yeah, the rest of this attack was pretty easy. I'll speed it up for you. Hogs just cruise through the rest of the base. That's how you save an attack on these Rage Invis core bases if it's not going according to plan. You have to send the Hogs straight into the middle to deal with the core first and overwhelm it. Okay, now the last attack. I'm pretty proud of this one. I think it went fairly well. I was thinking maybe I should try to hook my RC again, and then I remembered what happened last time, and I decided, no, we're not doing that. So yeah, I learned my lesson. I think here I just decided I want to take down a poison tower again with the RC. On poison tower bases, that's usually my goal, just to take down one of the poisons. And yeah, you can see, let me put it in normal speed actually, my fault. I did hit the tornado here, which is kind of frustrating. But it is what it is. I used the Invis to redirect and then force her back towards the poison tower. I believe I used her ability right now. Got the poison tower and the builder hut, and then I picked her up. Now, I'm about to start my heroes up here with the troop launcher because I was looking and I didn't see any log launcher value at all. If I place my log launcher, this ricochet cannon and X-bow is just going to shoot it down along with the enemy king very quickly. And yeah, log launcher would have got basically no value, so it was better to use the troop launcher. Just give my troops, my heroes, a little extra power. Yeah, I'm funneling out this side. I'm kind of hoping my king will get hooked, and then I can pop his ability, get some really nice value. I believe he did actually get hooked in just a moment. Maybe not. Oh yeah, he did. And then I used his ability. Very nice, opening up this entire layer of walls. Raged up the queen just to help everyone speed through this. And then at this point, yeah, I already knew it's going to be a 3-star. Just because the hogs can walk through this outer layer of the base very easily. There's not many splash defenses around here, just the town hall. That's pretty much it. I used a few hogs here just to force them more in towards the middle. And yeah, Warden ability right now to get through the town hall. A couple headhunters on that enemy minion prince. And I'll speed it up because the rest of the attack is just the hogs clearing the base. This base I thought was going to be harder. It actually turned out to be pretty easy. So yeah, sorry again about not having the live commentary. iPad didn't want to record today, but tomorrow it will be back with live commentary. Don't worry. Thank you everyone for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I will try my best to answer. And that will be it for me today.